Hey folks, how y'all doing? And oh man, chicken and ribs. Can't get any better than that, folks. Spatchcock on the grill. I'll tell you what, woo, let's get them prepped. All right, folks, we're in the sink. I always wash my chicken. There's this whole debate over whether to wash or not wash, folks. I've always been one that said to wash. Spatchcock it. They're gonna find the backbone. Here it is, right here. Got a nice pair of poultry shears here, folks. Don't go cheap when it comes to poultry shears, unless you know what you're doing. But and that's pretty much it. Now I like to take the backbone all the way out. Some people like to leave it in. That's fine. It's your choice. Take it out like that. All right. Sometimes it comes out a little easier than that, but then you've got to break this right here. So I just take a knife, pardon my reach, and just give a notch in there, and then split it open like that. And there, spatchcock. Now I'm going to wash it off, and we'll get the other one ready, and we'll prep up those ribs. All right, ribs in the sink. Hold on, hang on, I gotta get a paper towel. What am I thinking here? So, whole debate with ribs too. Do you rinse or not? I always rinse. Cool water, folks. Get any blood or anything off there. And then as far as taking the skin off, I always take off the silver skin. And I just use a paper towel and I look for a corner. Let's take this one for example. I look for a corner, and yeah, there's one right here. And then just pull it off. It ain't gonna be perfect every time. But you can get the idea there. Not to waste all your time watching me take off silver skin. But that's how it comes up, and I'll clean a little bit of that out over there and do it to the rest of them. Let's get them seasoned up. All right, there they are, folks. Chicken and ribs ready to go. I put a little seasoning on the chicken just for you folks. This is going to be pulled chicken. I don't usually season my pulled chicken until I pull it. And then I season, I do it in a big stainless steel bowl. And as I pull it, then I add a little seasoning. Then, in my opinion, works better. Otherwise, just putting it on the skin really doesn't do anything. You have to eat it underneath the skin. It's just easier afterwards. The ribs, however, that I did. And I'm using on both this applewood rub from Grill Mates. Got a little, really nice smell to it. So I tell you what, let's, think we can fit all this on one grill? Oh, let's go take a look. All right, so you were wondering. Now you know. We're gonna do it on the Pellet Pro. This is the, from Smoke Daddy Inc., folks. This is the 770, that's their medium size, 770 square inches. There is a bottom rack and it comes standard with a top rack, and that's how we're gonna be able to do it. And you're seeing smoke there, you're saying, I thought they didn't smoke those pellet grills. Well, these do, folks. 3 racks, 2 full spatchcock chickens. We've got the brand new controller on there. It's gonna be new in 2020. This is 100% American made and designed. Right now we're on low smoke. Low smoke is 160, and that's what she's holding. Got 2 probes in there. We'll be checking on the chicken, taking it at about 165 pellet hopper, folks. 35-pound pellet hopper. I'll tell you what, who's your Smoke Daddy, folks? Check them out, www.smokedaddyinc.com, folks. And you know what? It's a family-owned business, and that's why I support them. It's not a corporate-owned entity. It is a family-owned business located in Waukegan, Illinois. You can pick up the phone and talk to the owner any day of the week. So, I'll tell you what, let's we'll take those chicken and get it up to 165-ish, and I'll show you how we'll finish up those ribs. All right, folks, about 2.5 hours into it, we did bump the temp up to the medium, and medium on here, or mid, is 270. You see we're holding 264, so doing real well there with the PID. Let's take a look at our temps here on our chicken, and here's our temp probes. So you can see one is reading 142 and one is reading 130. I'm sure that there's one that's larger and one that's smaller, and that's what that's reflecting there. But then just to go back, you just press that meat thing again and take a quick look on the inside. Oh yeah, ribs get some nice color there, folks. So we'll keep on going, and we'll keep on giving you a little look-see as we proceed. All right, just a little shy of 4 hours. Pulled chickens out. I like to put them in a big bowl like this. I'll cover this whole thing with aluminum foil. let them set, cool off, and then I'll pull them in that same bowl, and that way all the juices in that get into that pulled chicken. Oh boy, that's going to be good. So let's get that covered up, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with the ribs. All right, chicken's off. Let me show you how we're going to finish up the ribs. So now, instead of taking the ribs totally off and wrapping each one separately, what I did is I just took some tinfoil. I've seen others do it. I'm not the first one to do this. I left it a little long. I folded it just to make it a little rigid. I put it in on top of you can see how it's laying in there loosely. On top, over, and it went behind and on this. And then underneath, the pan in there with some water. And that's how we're going to finish them off. Give them like an hour like that, and then we'll pull off that, well, maybe even less than an hour. And about an hour. I don't know. I'll check maybe at 45 minutes, and we'll give you a look-see. See how that works. All right, folks. Ribs have been covered for an hour. Let's take a gander. Oh yeah, you can see we're getting a little pullback. I think we're gonna leave them covered for a little bit more though. So what we'll do is we'll covered here, and then probably go another half an hour, and then I'll sauce them. All right, folks, that was about an hour and 15 minutes with the tinfoil. We're going to take the tinfoil off. Oh yeah, those are looking mighty nice. So you can see the open pit. We're gonna open pit them, and then we'll give you a look-see once they are plated up. We'll give you a look-see at the chicken too. Stay tuned for that. Well, there's the chicken all pulled and ready to go, folks. If you're wondering what like I said, I put my seasoning on afterwards, and I used up this Sweet Mama stuff that one of the local Fox Valley Technical College kids made up for their scholarship program, folks. They're really delicious, folks. I'm gonna get this all wrapped up, and I'll tell you what, let's take a look at those ribs, shall we? And there are the ribs, saving the best for last. I'll tell you what, that kind of tenting process I did at the end really helped out. That was about a total of 5.5 hours on the ribs, and cut one out of here already for you, so you can take a look. See, look at that little smoke ring there on the pellet grill. I know you want. I'm dying to take. My mouth is watering. So good, folks. Thumbs up. Tom Horseman at YouTube, please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, and as always, can't say it enough. Thank you very much for watching.